Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer was in the market for an upgrade after a decade with an older, unsupported piece of hardware that was struggling with both speed and range. After trying a couple of other modern Wi-Fi 6 options that didn't quite hit the mark with their user interface or performance, our reviewer found this router and has been thoroughly impressed ever since. The performance improvement was immediate and significant. With their previous internet plan, this device was able to deliver the full subscribed speeds over Wi-Fi, a massive jump from the capped performance of the old unit. The real test came when this client recently switched to a new gigabit fiber optic service. The transition was incredibly smooth. They simply swapped the cable, rebooted the router, and were back online. This new router handled the immense speed increase with ease, providing exceptional wireless upload and download speeds that even earned a compliment from the installation technician. What also really stood out was the incredible boost in signal coverage. Our reviewer noted that they now have a strong, reliable connection at both ends of their house and even out in the backyard, areas where the signal was previously weak or non-existent. A metal-enclosed patio room, which used to require a Wi-Fi extender to be usable, now receives a great signal and fast speeds directly from the router, making the extender completely unnecessary. The setup process was also a highlight, offering the flexibility to use either a simple mobile app or a more traditional web browser, which they preferred. Overall, this piece of hardware proved to be a fantastic choice, providing a powerful combination of speed, extensive coverage, and user-friendly features.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer shares their experience as a longtime user of this particular brand's networking gear, noting they have consistently offered a great balance of price and performance. After upgrading to gigabit internet plan, however, our reviewer was left deeply unsatisfied, as the new service felt even slower than their old, cheaper one. Streaming in 4K would often buffer or drop in resolution, and for months they blamed their internet provider for the poor performance. The real issue became clear during a very slow data transfer to home network server. Upon investigation, they realized their old router was the true bottleneck. It was based on older Wi-Fi technology and simply couldn't keep up with the demands of a modern, high-speed connection. After researching value-focused options, they settled on this new Wi-Fi 6 router. The improvement was immediate and dramatic. The wireless connection speed to their devices more than tripled, and actual internet speeds finally reflected the gigabit plan they were paying for. Even a game console on the far side of the house saw its connection speed jump significantly, putting an end to all streaming issues. While the performance of this router is excellent, our reviewer expresses serious disappointment with the manufacturer's business model. They discovered that many advanced features, including parental controls, are now locked behind a monthly subscription paywall. This anti-consumer practice was enough to take the shine off an otherwise fantastic product. In conclusion, while this device delivers exceptional speed and signal strength for its cost, the move towards subscription services makes this client hesitant to recommend the brand in the future. Their experience stands as a strong reminder that before you blame your internet provider for slow speeds, it might be time to check your router.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer upgraded their home network from an older device to this new wireless router. Paired with their existing cable modem, they had some interesting observations to share. First off, our reviewer noticed a slight improvement in signal strength with this new network hub, particularly on the 5 GHz band. The updated security protocols and the Smart Connect feature, which is supposed to automatically switch devices between the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands for optimal performance, were definite selling points. However, this client wasn't sold on the Smart Connect feature. After trying it in 2 different locations, they ended up separating the bands again. Mobile devices seemed to have the most trouble, and even stationary devices would jump between bands seemingly at random, despite significant signal strength differences. The Wi-Fi encryption options were a bit of a puzzle too. While the reviewer appreciated the advanced WPA3 options, an older printer only supported older protocols. This meant some fiddling was required to get everything connected, ultimately resulting in the 2.4 GHz band using a less secure setting than the 5 GHz band. Setup was straightforward, using a wired connection initially for configuration via the web interface. The reviewer also found that the included mobile app didn't offer any features they couldn't access more easily through the web interface. One hiccup involved needing to reboot the modem for it to recognize the new router's MAC address, but once that was sorted, everything ran smoothly. They also tweaked the DNS settings to use Google's public servers for both IP4 and IP6. In terms of performance, this client has internet speeds around 400 Mbps. Over a wired connection, they consistently achieved speeds of 475 plus Mbps. On 5 GHz Wi-Fi, they saw similar speeds near the router, with a respectable 355 Mbps in the next room. The 2.4 GHz band also showed improvements over their old equipment, though the reviewer pointed out that
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.